I mean, this could be good. A bunch of young, hot newbies. Kenya. I mean, I love Kenya. Portia. This could be
Oh,
good.
I know. Well, it'll be interesting to see how Kenya is going to explain this because yeah, I mean that Eric, the photographer posting and deleting, there's somebody that's not associated with it. So what does benefit does he have to making something up? He probably doesn't. And in fact, what he probably had to do is because you and I know, you and I have filmed for RHOP, RHOBH, you have to sign a waiver and I'm sure within that language, I've never read it, but I'm assuming within it, they don't want you to leak secrets. They're asking you to not do that. So I wonder if he got a call from production, someone that was like, can you remove this? I mean, why else would he post and delete it? Right.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty incriminating for her. I mean, could this be a whole nother Rachel Leviss situation going down? That would be
I didn't think
certainly,
that
I don't
putting
know.
up, I mean, I'm curious because I always just think of revenge porn like Misha Barton and like sex tapes and that and like phones as dissemination, but I never really thought about if it was a poster. So this is going to be an interesting one for the legal books. Like, does posting something like a poster, does that mean it's disseminated? I mean, I kind of, and
Does it? I
if
think
you
it
look at
depends
what
on what they
Kenya, her statement, it's really saying like, I'm not guilty of revenge porn, but she's not really saying she didn't do it. I find it very interesting.
Me too. I suspect what I think she did do it, but I think those images are out there that Brittany was, because if you have porn on the internet, right, like that you've already put up, it's not illegal for you and me to repost Kim Kardashian's sex tape. That's out there legally. They're making money off that.
Yeah.
So if you publicly uploaded something, whether it's like a paid shoot, I even wonder if Vanessa Williams, have you had her on? Remember the like lesbian photo?
I I would love to have Vanessa Williams. We have come close. She's starring in The Devil Wears Prada on Broadway next. Miss
Really?
Williams is an actual icon, an icon.
She
Wilhelmina Slater, darling. Oh, excuse me.
Well, but she's got these like lesbian porn pictures out there. So
Oh,
I
I
think,
see.
right?
Paris Hilton in the sex tape with Britt Solomon, who was one of Shannon Doherty's husbands. By the way, Sarah, lots of people are speaking of, Shannon and Kim. Lots of people are into our third day a week pop culture show. I'm just telling you that I dropped it by accident on a mini chat, and the people are starting to speak out on
I'm
this.
going on vacation, then I'll figure that out.
She
Anyway,
wants a
Vanessa
vacation,
Williams
guys. I don't know about that. Go on.
had pictures out years ago that it was like essentially she didn't own the photos. So the photographer did, and he sold them, derailed her career for a bit. Anyway, so but I don't think if you share something that's out there, that guy owned them, then he sold them publicly to Penthouse. Penthouse distributed them everywhere. So I think with this case, potentially, I don't have insider info on this. I have insider info on Brittany and Jax. I will tell you
We'll
that, but
talk
I don't
about that next.
insider on this. But my guess is I wonder if Brittany did some sort of sexual shoot that's out there publicly. Can you release those, just copy those images and put them out? And that's not revenge. Basically, it's
Right. Yeah, I think that's where we're at with this. I mean, granted, Brittany says that's probably what it is. I mean, well, so she have them probably, but Brittany says it was bullying. But
could
Miss
be.
Moore, Miss Moore, don't
That's not
come for Kenya. Do not come for Kenya Moore. She's not the enemy that I like. Those things where people are usually like, who do you want? Who would you least want as your enemy? Like Kenya, Teresia, Giudice. They say, who else? I'm like, Kenya. I think Kenya is my number one. I don't want her. Teresa, please. I don't want Kenya as my enemy. Teresa, you could blow over with a feather based on all the shit that's coming out about her.
Well, by the way, on our live, we had some
Yes.
amazing people who grew up with one woman who grew up with Teresia, and
Teresia.
this Teresia is amazing.
Yep. Yep. See, tree huggers, tree huggers. I'm here for you. The huggers in the back. Stand up in the back, huggers.
Well,
Before we get to your scoop on Jax and Britney, I got to tell you, Sarah dropped a
okay.
bombshell on the live show, and we're not gonna give too much away because you got to buy tickets, guys. for the next one. But Sarah, all of a sudden, like out of her ass, tells us, like casually, that she has from a very reliable source. And I know her source. It is very reliable. I know the day it happened. I know everything. Okay, Sarah. So thank you. But she reveals that they're coming for Erika, the producers, this season. They think Erika Jayne had a very easy season last year. And they're coming for Erika Jayne. Well, let me tell you something. She just released Domino, her new single. And all the girls are up there on the stage. You know, the footage is leaked. Mama Dominatrix is in the house. Doesn't look like they're coming for Erika this season. Erika seems to be having a good season, girl.
You cannot judge it off one little scene, and it is Pride Month. It's Erika Jayne's month. She's a gay icon, a ladies icon. She's a criminal icon. You can't judge it based on that. You got to wait and see like the whole season. And my source simply said that they were unhappy with the level that Erika was not very cooperative. I believe it was something along that lines last season. Wouldn't reveal things about who she was dating. Wouldn't became where she had been an open book, she'd become a closed chapter, and they were really unhappy with it. And so wouldn't really come for Kyle and Mo until, of course, the end, where she was like, where's, where Andy, you better destroy her like you have me, which didn't really happen. She got a grilling, but
Look,
so we'll see if it turns out to be true. Now, this source, I will say this, as you know, there's a team of people that produce these shows. So just because one producer says this and wants this, or, somebody along that lines, it doesn't mean that's going to happen.
It doesn't mean it's going to happen. Okay, we can't. It is Erika's month. She is an icon. I will stand by that. Look, you know how I feel about you have to always share your life. That is the job. You can't blame her. I'm not an Erika apologist. You can't blame her for not wanting to share anything. I mean, she went to hell and back 2 seasons ago. But I understand everything, and it's those producers. They punished Ariana at the reunion. She wouldn't film a Sandoval in the finale. And here we are, right? So Ariana's furious with the producers herself. So I don't know. Beware, Erika. Don't piss off those producers. But that is what you dropped, Sarah, that they're coming for Erika this season. In the clip, she seems to be loving life. Domino is out. We have some new music in the housewife world. I love Erika on stage. We also have Ashley Darby.
You didn't like it, be honest.
Okay, here's the thing. We have classics. Like how many fucks? Like we have classics. So it's not bad. I mean, I flew to Vegas. I got in my seat and I saw Erika Jayne. I would love Erika Jayne to tour. So I am not taking that away from her. I would love to see her again. It's just, when you have a classic like How Many Fucks and all these others, it's it's good though. It's good. I like it, but it's not my favorite tune yet.
She needs T-Pain. T-Pain is so hot now. T-Pain is, I don't know if people know this, but he's like producing all these country songs in Nashville now. She needs it. Country is such a vibe. This kind of country with a little pop mixed in. I want to see her with Posty Malone. I want